Hello, the game has started. It's me to go first. Just say hello to opponent. Now let's see. Fairly balanced rack. Not seeing a bingo. Horan. 24. Oh, no, Horan's no good. Heyo. 12. Oh, it's Horal I was thinking of, I think. What have I got here? Gainors? No. So I've got Argosy plus an N. Just wondering if there is a 7 here. Not seeing one. I do have an S for pluralizing quaffs. Quaff. Coffee, no good. Cup of coffee. Maybe I will play Argosy. I'm not seeing a 7. Argosy for 41. I draw the J and a couple of N's, so I won't be bingoing here, I don't think. Chun is good. That'll leave a pretty decent rack. I have the U for the Q. Oh wow. I just spotted the J hotspot, but I don't think I can get across to the trip, which is a real shame. It would have to start J-E. No, not seeing it. Wow, that is a real hot spot. Do I take it out or do I play through the A? Not even seeing a J play there. Jenny. What about a 4-letter J play? Gin. That would score quite well. 42. And I have Jura for the following play, or a play across there. I think I will go with this. Could even play the E as well. Gin F46. Yeah, I'll go with this. I have Jura, J-U-R-A, and I have Maun, M-A-U-N, but do I have a bingo? Not quite samurai. I have the man component of a word. Sugar man, don't think is a thing. The Q doesn't seem to really combine to form an 8. Jumar is good, but that doesn't fit. Jura looks fine. What about an AJA? Adjura? No. Does the L or the I assist? The A unlikely to, but just looking at that L. Muralands? No. I have the un prefix. The I doesn't really look great, but you never know. Sumerian, something like that. Manura, no. Okay, opponents played Revo. Now, which hotspot do I take? Morn takes out an incredibly hot Z spot. Morn for 36. Or Jura for 39. 33, sorry. I'll go with Morn, I think. Yeah, and the N combines fairly well with RAS. Yeah, I'm going with this. Not a good pickup. I've duplicated O's and R's. Opponent scores well off the J. That was unfortunate, the pickup. Arioso. Why does this rack look familiar? Arioso. Is that a thing? Arioso. Let me just check. No, it's close to something like that, but I didn't have much hope. Now, what about the N? Aurarians. Yeah, that works. Aurarians. That's a pretty clunky looking rack. Opponent plays cup. Now I have beg, which takes out an X hotspot. I'd like to get rid of more consonants than just 2 out of 6. The board kind of closing up a bit now. Mangled. Still holds on to my 2 clunkiest consonants. Z hotspot remains at N2. What about pleb? That gets rid of both the B and the P. Yeah, I'm going with this. That's a better looking rack. Ingoted is definitely good. That's a piece of jewellery that's been coated in gold, I think. Ingoted. Doesn't currently play. Denoting through an N, no floaters really to speak of. Devoting through a V, but I thought opponent had created a spot for ingoted, but he hasn't. The G only allows the O or I to play underneath. Does ingoted have a anagram? I don't think so. Now, does the MA or AL assist? And what about the E? Unlikely. What about something ending in ER? No, I'm just not seeing something here. This is a shame. I do have vetoing. Sorts the rack out. 26. Gives back some score to opponent, but not overly easy to score from this spot with the two consonants in a row. And the G, but trickier to play underneath. Now that's 26. It increases my chances of drawing a blank, both of them still unseen. Yeah, I think I'll go with this. Some clunky consonants back on the rack. W and M don't go fantastically together generally. Opponent does manage to get in there for 32. Now, I don't have a great play under the G. No front hooks for gazer. Looking at an ABA play. Not seeing that option. What about Waddet or Dort? 16. Is there a better W spot? If I can play, well, that would be a 6-letter play. I'm not seeing a 6 starting TW. No. That would score really nicely if I could somehow reach, if the M was an N, for example, Twains. That's not happening, so, ooh, time is ticking. I think I'll go with more. 26 seems okay. I could play small, but I'm not going to burn the S just for an extra 2 points. Now, Buddhist. Oh, he's gone through there, so that's fine. Buds. I think I will. Booty. Budai. X. Well, I've got Dex. Oh, that's a pity because the X would play nicely. I could just dump it here for 25. Seems weak. Dex here looks okay for a decent score. Gives some points points back to opponent onto the D, but I'm happy to do that for 38 points. Still one blank unseen. Any other X hotspots? X-ray is a possible, well, yeah, I'm not going to hang on to the X in that, in the hope of drawing a Y and an R and an A. So Dex I think is the go, otherwise do I just, Mam takes an A. Oh, there we go, opponents played the other blank. I thought I had, I have exerts for 63. Now addition through an I, that's not happening. What about the A? I have the oid ending, my time pretty low. I have to get a move on here. Mama is good, and Alan, so a play of Dan. Can't extend it to Dano. Dan. Okay, Dan looks reasonable. What about under here? Doba, no good. Daba, no good. Taba, no. Do I take out, well, the scores are very close. I could just play Dodd here and okay. That looks okay. What about front hooks for exerts? No. Re-exerts? I don't think so. Opponent's got an O as well. He might play toy here. In fact, he almost certainly will. And then I can't play in front of it. I think he's looking to go out in 2. Dido, look at this. Oh, no. It has to end in an I. No die. Opponent has very few vowels, so me leaving an N here wouldn't be of great use to him. I'm definitely playing Dodd if he doesn't take that spot. Oh, but then there's an OY play. Yok is good. Interesting endgame. Anti, I don't have an anti word. Dote doesn't seem to score enough. 20. No die, quite nice. I only have a very small lead. Dano is no good, but Dan scores 20. Door is good. Got to focus no die or Dodd, I think. Unless there's a higher scoring 5-letter play like die. Add-on. No, add-on is not good, I don't think. Wow, the time pressure really does make it a bit tricky. 28. Wow. But if opponent then plays there, can I go out with Tane? Or anti, yes, under the Y. And then also anti under. Yeah, I'm going with Dodd, I think. 28 points. I'm not going to score more than this. He's going to want to go out with Law. What does 28 give me? 393. He gets 8 on count back. He needs 13 to win with Law. And he does win. LOR. I can't do that. This is I'm not seeing it. Dido for 20. Oh, no die. Doesn't win. No, it doesn't win. Oh, I just had to do something. I don't think I had a winning play. I couldn't play Dodd there because he would have won. Wow, that was an interesting finish. Yeah, Dodd definitely loses, and I was running low on time. Let's see what we missed. Wow, I don't think I had a win. Maybe I did. Let's have a look. Noah for 14 was best. Heyo not far behind. Quoif for 39. Opponent went with Quaff for 20. No bingo here, but Argosy did score best for 41. Aoli Filial. And then Jinnah for 46 was best. Varicoid for 82. Victoria onto the A. Opponent went with Revo. And then Morn for 36. ARS Leave was best. Opponent had Jive for 42. And then Aurarians for 59 was best. Cup for 31, opponent plays. Then Pleb for 26. Was for 46, opponent had, but he went with... was there underneath. He went with Gazer. Voting for 28. That would have been better than vetoing. Definitely. Look at the ED rack leave. Okay, that was a bit of a suboptimal. And then Deuce for 32 seems fine. Dwam for 30. More for 26. 10k. Dwam. That's nice. Good rack leave. Okay, more slightly suboptimal, but not by a huge margin. And Wetted for 97 comes down, putting opponent in the lead slightly. Dub, Booty, yeah, I'm still I still like booty even though it keeps 2 Ds. Respeak 73, retake 72. That seems fine. And then exerts for 63 was best. Dex for 38. Nah, exerts definitely better. Now, this was the end game. So Loy for 31 is what I would have done if I was... I don't know, maybe he was... Yeah, the out in 2 was definitely a good option for him. So he went with Tanty. Now, Dodd was what I was looking at, but if I play Dodd, then opponent has Lore for a huge score, so he wins there, because Dodd only gives me a smallish lead, 21 points, and he gets 8 on count back, plus he's going to get 20 or 23 points or whatever on for Lore. So he wins there. But what about Dane? D-A-I-N-E. Dane for 25, but leaving still 2, 3, 4 on the rack, 8 on count back. So I think I lose at this stage anyway. Interesting, yeah. Because opponent had the 2 and 2 move outplay, he was bound to win, because Laura would have played in a number of spots. I mean, even if I don't play here, he plays Laura there. So I kind of have to take out that spot, but he's got that there. So, and Laura is pretty flexible. He's going to find a spot Lore here anyway, L-O-R-E for 8. So no, that was unwinnable at the end. Good game though. A few misses, maybe voting could have been crucial in getting the extra few points, but yeah, hard to say. And then opponent, I played Dank, just it wasn't a optimal play, definitely not. Dodd was what I was going to go with, and then Lore for 10, Rottle as well through the T, and opponent goes out. So that was the end of that game, and I went over time, so -10. I hope you enjoyed watching that game, and I will see you next time.